All right,
Okay.
we are back we struck a chord with one of our more recent videos talking about the median or the national median home sale price of $410,000, which I think a lot of people were like, that's great nationally, but what is it locally? So we're going to break it down today and talk about a bunch of different neighborhoods here in the Chicago market and what the median home sale price is, and what your money can get you.
Yeah.
If there is a neighborhood we don't talk about, feel free to reach out directly. We're happy to talk about some other neighborhoods. We did kind of just concentrated on the north side of Chicago here to be a little bit more hyper local. All right, so let's get into it. We have some of the more affordable neighborhoods that are pretty close to the 410,000, which is surprising. Are Portage Park at 440. This was the most affordable. Jefferson Park and Norwood Park are about 442, so really close as well. And then you have Albany Park at 590, and same with West Ridge at 590. So, little bit on the outskirts.
Yeah, like westward, I think.
Yeah, northwest. A lot
bit
of
further
these
from transit.
Yes, that's what I was going to say too. So, these are areas that tend to maybe not attract commuters as much, that need to take the L or the train into the loop, but a little bit more affordable. You probably need a car to get around a little bit more accessibly. All right, then next we have your mid-market, which is considered Avondale and Irving Park. And so Avondale came in at $771,000 and Irving Park came in at $740,000.
Oh, wow, okay.
So still under $1 million.
Yeah. And these are for single family homes.
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Yes, forgot to mention that. Single family homes.
Single family homes.
And then we have your quote unquote like premium urban luxury markets of Lincoln Square at $1,078,000, Logan Square at $1,145,000, Uptown, which encompasses like Ravenswood,
Buena
Park, a little bit of Andersonville, and that one's at $1,387,000. North Center, which is like Roscoe Village and North Center, that's $1,700,000. Lakeview at $1,850,000, and Lincoln Park at $2.2 million.
Which that
yeah. I mean, Lincoln Park has always been right at the top.
Yeah, that's the most expensive neighborhood in the city generally for single families.
Yeah. Lakeview 1.85.
What do you think?
It's a big increase from, so I've been in the industry for 5 years, and 5 years ago it was $400,000 to $500,000 less than this.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about the growth and the appreciation in these specific markets, this is a really good example of what we're talking about.
Yeah.
To be able to have bought something in 2022 and turn around 3-4 years later and sell it for $500,000 more it's
pretty significant.
A great ROI.
Yeah. I mean, and we've talked about this so much, but I think when we pulled these numbers, it was 16% higher than the year before, and I think that tracks. I mean, Lakeview is one of the most desirable areas in the city, and so.
And North Center is not far behind at 1.7,
which includes like Roscoe Village and
parts of Ravenswood and so forth. But I think it's also refreshing to see that your Irving Park and your Avondale and your,
Portage.
that you can still get something for under $1 million.
Yeah.
And then those entry home level maybe, or people who don't want to spend over 500, you can still potentially find something in Portage, Jefferson, Norwood Park.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the beauty of Chicago. We have so many single family homes. And so regardless of what your price point is, there are neighborhoods that like you can find that. And I think obviously when you start getting into the millions and close to 2 million, you're talking luxury. But also in like your Portage, like they're beautiful, vintage bungalows and things like that. And so I think there's options.
Yeah.
You know?
And I just think it's also really great to see the appreciation too.
It is. It is.
So, we're seeing 410,000 is a record high for the nation, right? So to see that growth in a short amount of time nationally, but for it to also reflect locally the growth,
right?
It makes it a really strong market.
Yeah.
And like we said, a good return on your investment.
Yeah, it's a seller's market.
Yes, still a seller's market for sure. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out, or if there's a specific neighborhood you'd like us to highlight, we'd be happy to discuss further.
Yeah, we love this stuff.
We hope this was helpful.